just, like if you're telling me young people are listening to my lyrics and wanting to then emulate them in real life, if that's the truth, then just like I would put out some thug, gangster, street music, and you say that's what's making our youth, that's 2.5 million kids are going to jail every year. And that's a real statistic. And you say part of the problem is because of your rap lyrics. Then the flip side to that is, so then if I say stop the violence or, get an education, they're going to run out and do that too? And that's why I say if. It's philosophical, really. It's hypothetical. You can't blame hip-hop for society's ills. But if you do, then balance the argument. If we're the ones influencing that, then we're the ones influencing this too. But now to give us that power on this side, like hip-hop actually can influence you toward a positive direction in their future. If that's the case, then why am I not in the White House? Why am I not running the Board of Education? What are we listening to you for then, Mr. Board of Education, American Medical Association, Surgeon General? Then what are y'all doing? You guys are useless. Society is already telling you then who they trust and where they getting their information from. So, vote hip hop the next time you in a ballot. That's the case, Any other questions before we start signing?
Barack Obama, what are your thoughts?
Flesh out the question.
Positive influence, is he the answer? Is he another question? Is it too soon?
He's just a scapegoat.
Oh.
Is this the time? Maybe not in the middle of the war? Should he wait?
Barack Obama. No, I don't think he's the answer. Inspirational, yes. A black man running for office, that's always inspirational for all races of people. That's inspirational. But to be honest with you, and I'm gonna be real controversial. Make sure you get a good shot of me on this. I still believe, in a way, that the United States is a white Christian nation. Not in a bad way, but if you just go by history, we African Americans, quote unquote, I would say Africans in America, but African Americans, Native Americans, or the Aboriginal people, and Europeans created the United States.
Hello. Say hola.
Created the whole thing. Created the United States, the whole thing.
They stole it.
Well,
there can never be justice on stolen land.
Yeah, but add black people in there too.
Yeah, they took it too.
Word. This is the thing. Blacks, Native Americans, whites came and took the whole country in union. There was 59 signers to the Declaration of Independence. 29 of them were men of color. Half the people who signed the Declaration of Independence were black people and Native Americans. And we got so far away from that. There's so much divisiveness and white, black, and this, that, and the other. This is what makes hip-hop so beautiful, that we've gotten past that now. Where we actually are Dr. Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. Nowhere on earth do you see Dr. Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech, but in hip-hop. Nowhere. Nowhere. Where you're actually judged by the content of your character. Can you break, MC, grab? Every show I do, I call people up on stage. I say, yo, if there's B-boys in the house, step up on stage. I don't say, if there's white people in the house, step up on stage. Yo, if there's black, if there's Asians. No, if you a B-boy, get up here, let me see your skill. And the whole crowd don't see race, don't see nothing, class, don't see religion, don't see gender. Just let me see your head spin. Let me see your graph writing. Spit that lyric. get on these turntables. That's become the criteria for us. So get back to Barack Obama. I don't know that black people will run this country any better than any white person. In fact, I would even argue that we would run it worse. And that's controversial to say. But I'll say it because I don't think we as African Americans are organized yet enough to run this country. We need to fix our own house first. Where's the African American Constitution? Not the United States Constitution, but where's the African American agenda? Just, this is our agenda, this is what we stand for, this is what it's about. Where's our unity of thought? You know, just unity of thought. We don't have it. So to assume that just because you're black, just because you're African American, you somehow can do a better job, I don't think there's any evidence for that. And then to come back to it, white folk need to step up, rise up. Young white youth are sick of the bullshit too. And I don't think their voice is being heard enough. You hear black folk all the time. We out there rallying, protesting, this. But you let a couple of white youth get together and start protesting the issues that's important to them. They'll be called racist, divisive, why you out there like that?
Anarchist.
I think that's a crime. That's a crime. I'm gonna say something else controversial, which is I'm gonna take it right here. Why do we equate supremacy with murder and kidnap and violence? When you say white supremacy, the first thing that comes to our minds is violence or some kind of criminal activity. This white man thinks he's better than me because he's of his whiteness. But that's not what supremacy is. Supremacy is, who is that ultimate human being? Can you love me more than I love myself? Can you dispense justice better than me? Are you more knowledgeable and understanding than me? Can you protect me more than I can protect myself? Then you are a supreme man. I can call you supreme. So when we say white supremacy, what are we really talking about? White supremacy. We're talking about violence and white supremacy in a slang sense. But when you look at the word white supremacy, we probably need more white supremacists in the world. Real white supremacists. A white man who will step to me and say, Chris, I can love you more than you can love yourself. And then I say, prove it. And then we go on that mission. We go on that mission. I can outdo you in justice. I can dispense equal justice. I can govern civilization better than you can. I am supreme in the governance of society. And we should be competing on that level. Black supremacy, white supremacy, Asian supremacy. We've gotten away from that because of what these words have become. They've been attached to violence. But I think there's a need for a white uprising in the United States. That black people should be supporting white youth right now on the taking back of this country. The United States Constitution is the law of the land. We've gotten away from it. This land was created by Christians. Whether we agree, don't agree, whether you are a Christian, not a Christian, the fact remains. This land was started by Christians. But now, you know, I think the Christian argument is waning because Christians are not standing up, not being forceful with Jesus Christ and what that really stands for. So now we're all weak. You know, we're all weak now. So everybody now in this weakness, now you can have terrorist attacks against the country. Now you can have